would say his favorite line is, "Just imagine."
Check it out. Author Rick Incorvia, a legend in his own mind. Now, I say a legend in my own mind, part jokingly, but you have to be a legend in your own mind before people will take you serious. My parents had 9 children. Those 9 children continued to reproduce like rabbits, bringing the current Incorvia family total to 101. If you didn't create your own image in this family, you got lost in the crowd. Now, I was a bit of a troublemaker, so I didn't mind getting lost in the crowd. In fact, I kind of liked being unaccounted for. I was that kid that would stuff my pillows underneath the mattress so that I could sneak out at night. In an attempt to keep me out of trouble, my mother gave me an inspirational poem to memorize. It's all in the state of your mind. That poem taught me to never give up. Life's battles don't always go to the stronger or faster man. Sooner or later, the man who wins is the fellow who thinks he can. Later in life, when I would hear people say, "Don't quit your day job," I would hear my mother saying, "Don't quit your daydream." The story of how it began. English class, 1976, my teacher asked me to stay after class. I figured I'm in trouble again. She wanted to tell me that she thought I had talent and that I should consider writing for the school newspaper. I joined the wrestling team instead. High school ended, 30 years went by in a flash. I had 5 wonderful children. Life was great. And then the shit hit the fan. I had invested heavily in real estate. I had a nice collection of waterfront homes, antique cars, a motorcycle, a boat, jet skis, you named it. When the market crashed, I lost everything. Everything. That's when I started writing again. I had to do something to keep my mind off of the mess I got myself into, and I'm just glad I didn't choose drugs or alcohol. The next few years were tough. I'd burned through my 401k, and I was in the process of selling my beautiful mahogany office desk just to keep gas in my car. That's when I found my fake ID from yesteryears. Rick Timber was my name. I wondered, what would Rick Timber be like if he were a real person? I started typing like a madman. I gave him a split personality since he was only half Rick Timber and the other half Rick Incorvia. Turns out as a team, we were real troublemakers. In Your Dreams was inspired by a friend of mine that had been in a really bad motorcycle accident. I went to visit him in the hospital and I noticed a man in a coma. I was sure he was dreaming. Maybe he was a real estate tycoon on an exotic trip with the woman of his dreams. And then I wondered, if that was true and he woke up from that coma, would he be upset? Would he want to go back to that dream? When I'm Gone is a story about the afterlife. When Maria's deceased husband attempts to communicate with her from the other side, he unintentionally slips into the body of his 8-year-old boxer. When he learns that he can morph into other animals, birds, even insects, he's torn between his desire to be with Maria and the euphoria he gets from morphing into other creatures. I have a vivid imagination, but my memory sucks, hence the cards. The gift is about a brilliant biochemist that develops the technology to help people remember everything they hear. As crooks and cops battle it out in this cat and mouse thriller, you'll find it difficult to figure out who's the good guys and who's the bad guys. At the end of the book, you'll ask yourself, is a perfect memory a gift or a curse? The Travelers, my bestseller. The Travelers is about a high school history teacher that finds out he has stage 4 cancer. When he learns that he's the perfect candidate to test virtual reality trips to go back in time, he may as well have been offered crack or heroin. These 6-hour simulations seem more like months or years. What a way to buy time when yours is so limited. I want to thank you for coming here to listen to us. It's really been an honor. I hope you'll get lost in one of my books, maybe take a trip back in time, or check out my version of the afterlife. Maybe even you'll see me in your dreams. I'm Author Rick Incorvia, legend in my own mind.